topic on the fall of the Berlin Wall. Here's my thesis. The mass fall of the Berlin Wall relates to communication of history because 500,000 people gathered in the east and western sides of the Berlin Wall in a mass protest. Together, these people decided their freedom was lost and the wall needed to fall. This led to President Ronald Reagan's incredible tear down this wall speech. Together with the communication of the people, they accomplished the unthinkable. The Berlin Wall was built by the German Democratic Republic, or the GDR. This was to prevent the people of the Soviet Union from spreading farther west to democratic states. The people of Western Eastern Berlin knew the second the wall went up, they were in big trouble because they could see the Iron Curtain that split right through Germany for miles. It wasn't until a man named Willy Brandt, the mayor of the west side of Berlin, decided he needed to fight for their freedom. He states, "Never could a man be kept personally enslaved. We will never come to the terms with the brutal division of this city or the unnatural division of this country." He began fighting for their freedom any way possible, one being hundreds of protests he put on in front of the wall to get the people's words across. He even went as far enough as talking to President John F. Kennedy to talk to him about making a protest at the United Nations to get this wall down. Sadly, President Kennedy decided to stay out of conflict. Everything looking hopeless, he tried to improve relations with the East. Through communications and talking with East Germany, they all decided that their families were being separated, they were cut off from their jobs and new opportunities, and their freedom was being taken away from them day by day. Together, the East and the West decided the wall must fall, and there's no exception to that. Through chaos and death of hundreds of protests, this eventually made it to the new president, Ronald Reagan's desk. With the wall as his backdrop, President Ronald Reagan delivered his famous Tear Down This Wall speech in 1987. It goes like this. "There is one sign the Soviet can make that would be unmistakable, that would advance dramatically the cause of freedom and peace. Secretary General Gordeev, if you seek peace, if you seek prosperity for the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe, if you seek libertization, come here to this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall." This speech was a mass step in the freedom of Berlin and the falling of the Berlin Wall, and happily for Berliners, foreshadowed the future. 2 years later, on November 9th, 1989, 500,000 people gathered to the wall to protest on the west and eastern sides. Happy for them, that exact same day their voices had been heard and their numbers were outmatched, and that very same day the wall crumbled to bits. Officially, the whole state of Germany was reunited on October 3rd, 1990. So as you can see, the fall of the Berlin Wall was a great example of communication in history because the people's voices were finally heard and the nation was secure. Thank you.